The internet exploded last night when Ray J went live and confronted Amara La Negra in front of thousands of stunned viewers. What started as a casual chat quickly spiraled into a heated showdown, exposing secrets fans never saw coming. Emotions ran high, voices were raised, and the family was left divided as private messages and hidden truths spilled into the public eye. Was this just a moment of frustration or the unveiling of a long-buried betrayal? Fans are shocked, debating fiercely about who is telling the truth and what this confrontation means for their future. With unexpected twists, raw emotions, and jaw-dropping revelations, this live event has set social media on fire. Everyone wants to know, what was really exposed in this explosive encounter between Ray J and Amara La Negra? Stay tuned, because the drama is only just beginning. The tension had been simmering beneath the surface for weeks. Ray J and Amara La Negra, two personalities known for their vibrant careers and outspoken natures, had somehow found themselves tangled in a web of misunderstandings, jealousy, and secrets that neither was ready to reveal, until that live confrontation. What started as a simple social media interaction quickly escalated into an emotional showdown that would leave fans stunned and the internet buzzing for days. It all began when Ray J posted a vague but pointed message on his story, hinting at someone close to him betraying his trust. The message was cryptic, but fans immediately speculated it was aimed at Amara, with whom he had been friendly on and off. Soon after, Amara responded with a dismissive comment on one of Ray J's posts, igniting a subtle war of words between the two. Their followers watched eagerly, trying to piece together what might have gone wrong. Some thought it was a petty feud, others suspected something deeper. Then, without warning, Ray J went live on Instagram. What was supposed to be a casual check-in, with fans quickly turned into a tense confrontation as he called out Amara directly, accusing her of hiding things and playing a double game. The viewers' count skyrocketed as the drama unfolded in real time. "Amara, you've been acting shady lately," Ray J said, his voice heavy with disappointment. "You think people don't see the messages you're sending behind my back? It's not cool." Amara, who was watching the live, quickly joined in the comments, firing back, "Ray, if you got something to say it straight. Don't hide behind vague accusations and expect me to play along." The energy was electric. The chat exploded with thousands of messages pouring in from fans, some defending Ray J, others siding with Amara, but all hungry for answers. The confrontation escalated, with both sides revealing snippets of conversations, private screenshots, and emotional accusations. Amara's tone shifted from defensive to hurt as she revealed a secret that had been weighing on her heart for months. "You never asked me why I pulled away, Ray. You just assumed the worst. Maybe if you listened, you'd understand." Ray J's response was immediate, a mix of anger and regret. "Listen, I tried, but every time I reached out, you shut me down or gave me the cold shoulder. That's not trust. That's silence." The live session lasted over an hour, with moments of calm giving way to bursts of shouting, tears, and confessions. At one point, Amara admitted, "I felt betrayed too, Ray. But not the way you think. I found out things about you from people I trusted, and it broke me." This revelation stunned viewers. What had Ray J done? What secret had Amara uncovered? That was so devastating. Just when it seemed the tension couldn't rise any higher, Ray J dropped another bombshell. He shared a private message allegedly sent by Amara to someone else, hinting at plans that excluded him and betrayed their friendship. The chat was raw, emotional, and painted a picture of mistrust and deceit that shocked even the most loyal fans. Amara didn't deny the messages. Instead, she took a deep breath and said, "Yeah, I said those things. But context matters, Ray. Sometimes when you feel hurt, you say things you don't mean. It's called being human." The family and friends of both stars soon chimed in. Ray J's sister posted a cryptic tweet, "Sometimes the ones closest to you hurt the most." While Amara's cousin shared a heartfelt message, "We all make mistakes. Forgiveness is harder than anger." Fans were divided. Some applauded the honesty, others condemned the public airing of private grievances. "This is why you keep it offline," one comment read. "They're destroying each other on live TV." But there was no stopping the drama now. A surprise guest entered the scene, Amara's longtime friend, who went live separately to defend her, saying, "Amara's been loyal to Ray J, but she's tired of being blamed for everything. There's more to this story than people know." Meanwhile, a leaked audio clip surfaced where Ray J was heard talking about feeling used and manipulated by someone close. The clip was vague but intense, fueling speculation about who the target really was. The internet was on fire, theories swirling like wildfire. Throughout all this chaos, Amara tried to maintain her composure, posting messages about self-love and strength, but the strain was visible. In one emotional video, she said, "Sometimes, you have to let people go to save yourself, even if it hurts." Just as fans began to think this might be the low point, a shocking twist emerged. A mysterious DM leaked, apparently from Ray J to Amara, where he apologized for his behavior and asked for a private meeting to clear the air. The message was heartfelt, showing vulnerability few had seen before. Amara responded with a simple, "Let's talk." The stage was set for a dramatic face-to-face that everyone wanted to see. Would they reconcile, or would the secrets and lies unravel everything? As the countdown to the meeting grew, social media buzzed with anticipation, theories, and outright speculation. The family was left divided, friends took sides, and fans prepared for the next explosive chapter in this saga. But what really happened when Ray J and Amara La Negra finally met? What secrets were truly exposed, and who came out on top? The answers were just around the corner. The day of the meeting arrived with a storm of anticipation and nerves swirling around both Ray J and Amara La Negra. Word had spread like wildfire, and fans were glued to their screens, desperate for every update, every detail, every snippet of what would surely be the showdown of the season. Cameras were waiting outside the agreed-upon location, a quiet but upscale lounge far from the usual spotlight, where the two hoped to settle things face-to-face. Amara arrived first, dressed in a simple but elegant outfit that spoke volumes about her desire to keep this meeting civil. She sat at a corner table, eyes darting nervously to the door every time it opened. Meanwhile, Ray J pulled up moments later, his expression a mix of determination and vulnerability. The moment they locked eyes, the room's atmosphere shifted. No more social media spectators, no more thousands of comments, just two people tangled in a web of hurt and hope. Ray J took a deep breath and started, "Amara, I don't want this to end in more pain. I came here to be honest, to really talk." Amara nodded, her voice steady but emotional. "Me too. It's been months of confusion. And honestly, I'm tired of all the guessing and fighting." The conversation started slow, cautiously at first, as they revisited the moments that had caused the rift. Miscommunications, unmet expectations, and the toxic influence of outsiders. Ray J admitted, "I messed up by going live like that, airing things that should have stayed private. But I felt like no one was listening." Amara looked down and admitted, "I felt like you gave up on me before I even had the chance to explain." As they peeled back layers of resentment and regret, emotions spilled over. Ray J confessed the pain he felt when he overheard rumors about Amara talking behind his back. "It felt like betrayal, like you didn't trust me." Amara's eyes filled with tears. "I was scared, Ray, scared of being hurt again. So sometimes, yes, I said things in anger, but it wasn't because I didn't care." Just when it seemed the conversation was reaching a breakthrough, the topic shifted to a secret that had been the elephant in the room for weeks. Ray J pressed, "Amara, what about the message you sent to your friend about me? The one where you said you wanted to move on and cut ties." Cut ties. Amara's face hardened for a moment, then softened. "That message was from a place of pain and confusion. It wasn't about ending things forever. It was about needing space to heal." Ray J shook his head slowly. Space turned into silence, and silence felt like the end. The tension rose again, but this time with less anger and more honesty. Amara revealed she had been dealing with pressure from the industry, people trying to drive wedges between them for their own gain. There were people who wanted this drama to explode. I wasn't going to be their pawn. Ray J nodded, admitting, "Yeah, I felt that too, but I also let my pride get in the way. Instead of reaching out, I lashed out." The room was thick with unspoken apologies and raw vulnerability. As the conversation progressed, they moved past the accusations and into memories, shared moments of laughter, support, and genuine connection that reminded them why they had been close in the first place. Amara smiled faintly. "Remember that night at the studio, when we stayed up all night working on that track and just talked about life?" Ray J chuckled. "Yeah, I remember. Felt like we had the whole world figured out." Those memories softened the edges of the argument. But the question remained. Could those moments survive the storm of mistrust and hurt? Before they could answer, a surprise arrived. A mutual friend stepped in with a message of hope. "You guys are stronger than this. Don't let the noise drown out what you've built." The friend's words resonated, sparking a new level of sincerity. Amara reached out and took Ray J's hand, a simple gesture that spoke volumes. "Want to try, Ray?" she said quietly. "Not because it'll be easy, but because it matters." Ray J squeezed her hand. "Me too, Amara. No more secrets. No more lies." Just as the atmosphere shifted toward reconciliation, another bombshell dropped. A live feed from a nearby location captured a conversation between two industry insiders, revealing that some of the leaked messages and rumors had been planted to stir drama and boost publicity. Mara gasped. "So all this time, we were being played?" Ray J's face darkened. "Yeah, it looks like it." The revelation sent shockwaves through both their circles. Fans were left questioning everything they thought they knew. The lines between friend and foe blurred. The meeting ended with a tentative agreement to rebuild trust, but with a clear understanding that the road ahead would be challenging. As they parted ways, both felt the weight of the day's revelations and the fragile hope for a future less tangled in drama. But the story was far from over. After their intense meeting, the drama took a new twist that nobody saw coming. While Ray J and Amara La Negra tried to piece together the shattered fragments of their friendship, a fresh storm was brewing behind the scenes. Rumors began to swirl about who might have been behind the leaked messages and the orchestrated drama that had fueled their public fallout. Fans and insiders alike speculated wildly, with theories ranging from jealous rivals to industry insiders hungry for attention. Amara received a mysterious message late one night. It was anonymous but detailed, claiming to have proof that a close associate of Ray J had deliberately leaked private conversations to stir trouble between them. The message included screenshots, audio clips, and even video snippets, all pointing toward manipulation and deceit. Feeling both shocked and betrayed, Amara shared the information with Ray J, who was equally stunned. "If this is true," he said quietly, "then there's a lot more going on than we thought. People close to us playing dirty games." Tensions rose as they tried to figure out who the culprit was. The duo decided to confront the people around, them leading to heated conversations and explosive accusations. Ray J's longtime manager was the first to be questioned. Defensive and angry, he denied everything but seemed shaken under the pressure. Amara's camp wasn't immune either. One of her closest friends, who had been outspoken during the public drama, was called out for possibly feeding information to the media. The confrontation was intense, with tears, yelling, and emotional breakdowns. "Why would you do this?" Amara demanded, her voice cracking. "We trusted you." The friend's response was a heartbreaking mix of regret and confusion. "I didn't want this to happen. I thought I was protecting you." As the layers peeled back, the story grew messier. Friends became enemies, alliances shifted, and the family was left divided more than ever. Social media exploded with fan theories, with some accusing Ray J of orchestrating the drama for publicity, while others sided with Amara, accusing her of playing the victim. Amidst the chaos, a new player entered the scene, a rival artist who had publicly clashed with both Ray J and Amara in the past. Known for stirring up drama, this figure was rumored to have capitalized on the situation, fueling the fire with shady messages and leaks. A secret meeting between this rival and an unnamed insider was caught on camera, showing the two laughing about how they had played the game perfectly. Ray J and Amara decided to team up publicly to expose this rival's manipulation. In a joint livestream, they revealed the evidence they had gathered, calling out the industry tactics that preyed on their vulnerabilities for entertainment. "We're tired of being pawns," Ray J said, eyes blazing with determination. "This stops now." Amara nodded, adding, "We have to stick together if we want to survive the madness." Fans were shocked by the unexpected alliance, with many praising their bravery. Comments flooded in, calling the move a game changer and proof that real connections can overcome even the worst betrayal. Yet, even as Ray J and Amara tried to reclaim control of their narrative, new rumors surfaced. Whispers of a secret romance between the two began to circulate, fueled by their visible chemistry during the live stream. Gossip blogs exploded with speculation, some calling it a PR stunt, others swearing they had seen them together in private. Neither Ray J nor Amara confirmed or denied the rumors, choosing instead to focus on rebuilding trust in their careers. But the speculation only added fuel to the fire, dividing fans into camps and escalating the drama to new heights. Then, just when things seemed to be settling, an unexpected phone call changed everything. Amara received a tip about a hidden video. That could change everything. Footage showing conversations and behind-the-scenes moments that revealed who really started the feud and why. With shaking hands, she agreed to review the footage with Ray J, knowing it could either heal their wounds or tear them apart forever. The video began to play, showing moments of friendship, laughter, but also subtle hints of jealousy and mistrust that neither had noticed before. The camera caught a private conversation where a close associate planted seeds of doubt in both their minds, effectively sabotaging their bond. The revelation was crushing. They realized they had been manipulated not just by outsiders, but by people they considered family. This moment marked a turning point. Instead of allowing the betrayal to destroy them, Ray J and Amara chose to confront it head-on, vowing to expose the truth no matter the cost. But with the truth out in the open, new challenges awaited. Enemies weren't ready to back down, and the industry's dark side was closing in fast. The next chapter of their saga promised even more twists, secrets, and emotional battles. The question on everyone's mind: could Ray J and Amara survive the storm and come out stronger? Or was this just the beginning of a deeper, darker war? The fallout from the video revelation sent shockwaves through Ray J and Amara's worlds. Fans were glued to their screens, refreshing social media for every update, every new piece of drama, unfolding in real time. The industry insiders who had once whispered behind closed doors now spoke openly, some taking sides, others desperately trying to stay neutral. The atmosphere was thick with tension, and every move Ray J and Amara made was scrutinized by millions. Ray J decided to take control of the narrative. He released a heartfelt video addressing the situation, his voice raw with emotion. For too long, I felt betrayed and confused. Now, with the truth finally out, I want to rebuild. Not just my career, but my life, my trust, and my friendships. The message was clear. He was ready to turn the page. Amara followed suit, posting a message of forgiveness and resilience. Sometimes, the people we love the most hurt us the deepest. But holding on to anger only weighs us down. It's time to rise above and focus on what matters. Despite their efforts to show unity and strength, the drama was far from over. New leaks surfaced, texts, voice notes, and even photos that deepened the mystery and widened the rift between their circles. An anonymous source claimed to have proof that some of Ray J's closest allies had been leaking information for months, hoping to sabotage his reputation and career. Amara found herself caught in the crossfire, with critics accusing her of being complicit or at least aware of the deceit. The accusations stung, and she responded in an emotional live session. "I am not part of the games being played. I want peace, but I will not be silenced." As the drama spiraled, friends and family of both stars grew weary. Some tried to mediate, others chose sides, but no one could deny the impact this feud had on their personal lives. Ray J's sister posted a heartfelt plea for unity. "We're family. Let's not lose each other over rumors and secrets." Amara's cousin echoed the sentiment, sharing memories of happier times and urging forgiveness. But the damage was deep, and wounds didn't heal overnight. Meanwhile, the rival artist who had stoked the fires of conflict saw an opportunity to launch a new project, capitalizing on the public's fascination with the saga. Their latest single referenced betrayal and loyalty, thinly veiled as a diss track aimed at both Ray J and Amara. The move was bold, but it only intensified the public's interest. Ray J and Amara knew they had to respond, not with petty fights, but with strength. In a surprise move, they announced a joint charity event focused on healing and unity, signaling a possible truce and a new chapter. The announcement sent shockwaves through their fan bases. Some were skeptical, doubting the sincerity, while others celebrated the gesture as a sign of growth and maturity. Preparations for the event brought Ray J and Amara into close contact once again. The process was anything but smooth. Old tensions flared, disagreements arose, and the pressure of public expectation weighed heavily on them both. One night, after a long day of planning, Amara confronted Ray J about his guardedness. "Why is it so hard for you to just be open? We can't move forward if you keep holding back." Ray J sighed. "I'm scared, Amara. scared of getting hurt again. This isn't just about us. It's about everything we've been through. Amara softened. We have to trust each other if we want this to work. Their conversation marked a turning point, leading to late-night talks and renewed efforts to rebuild what had been broken. As the charity event approached, fans eagerly awaited what promised to be a historic moment, two stars putting aside differences for a greater cause. The event itself was emotional, with heartfelt speeches, surprise performances, and moments that left many reaching for tissues. Ray J and Amara took the stage together, sharing their story of pain, betrayal, and ultimately, hope. Their message was clear. No matter the drama, forgiveness and understanding could lead to healing. But just as the applause died down, a bombshell dropped. A well-known journalist revealed that the entire saga might have been orchestrated by their management teams to boost publicity ahead of upcoming projects. The revelation sent shockwaves through fans and critics alike. Was this all a clever marketing ploy? Or was there genuine emotion behind the scenes? The family was left divided once more. Friends questioned their loyalties, and fans debated fiercely online. Ray J and Amara faced a critical choice: deny the rumors and risk losing credibility, or embrace the chaos and turn it into a powerful comeback. As the dust settled, it became clear that this drama was far from over, and the next move would define their legacies. The aftermath of the journalist's explosive claim sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Fans were divided. Some felt betrayed, accusing Ray J and Amara of playing the public like puppets, while others refused to believe the drama was manufactured, insisting the raw emotions were too real to be fake. The controversy sparked endless debates across social media, podcasts, and news outlets, each adding fuel to the already blazing fire. Ray J and Amara found themselves at a crossroads. The public wanted answers, but giving too much detail risked deepening the wounds or exposing industry secrets that could ruin careers. The pressure mounted as every move they made was analyzed, twisted, and broadcasted. One evening, Ray J called Amara. His voice was heavy but resolute. "We need to get ahead of this. If we stay silent, they control the story." Amara agreed. "But how? We can't just admit everything, and lying will only make it worse." They decided on a bold strategy: a candid interview. No scripts, no filters, just the two of them sharing their truth. The interview was scheduled with a popular, trusted media outlet known for in-depth, honest conversations. On the day of the interview, emotions ran high. Cameras rolled as Ray J and Amara recounted the entire saga, from the initial confrontation to the betrayals, the manipulations, and the moments of reconciliation. They talked about the pain of being dragged through the mud and the challenges of trusting again in an industry built on illusions. Amara's voice cracked as she admitted, "I was scared to show my real feelings because I didn't want to be seen as weak." Ray J nodded. "And I was scared to open up because I didn't want to get hurt again." Their honesty struck a chord with viewers, many of whom flooded social media with support and admiration for their vulnerability. Some longtime critics softened, acknowledging the complexities behind public feuds. However, the interview also revealed deeper truths about industry pressures, the exploitation of artists for publicity, and the blurred lines between genuine conflict and manufactured drama. Ray J and Amar's revelations sparked calls for change in how the entertainment world handled personal issues. Amid this wave of honesty, a surprising twist emerged. A former insider came forward with evidence that some of the leaked messages had indeed been manipulated, but not by Ray J or Amara. Instead, it was traced back to a powerful executive who had a history of sabotaging artists to maintain control. This revelation shook the industry and validated Ray J and Amara's claims of being victims rather than villains. Fans rallied behind them, organizing support campaigns and trending hashtags demanding accountability. Meanwhile, Ray J and Amara decided to channel their experience into something positive. They announced a joint project, a documentary exploring their journey, the price of fame, and the fight for authenticity in a world obsessed with drama. As production began, the duo grew closer, united by shared struggles and a common goal. Their partnership, once fractured, was now stronger than ever. But as they prepared to tell their story, old rivals lurked in the shadows, eager to derail their comeback. Anonymous threats, leaked false information, and attempts to discredit them intensified. Ray J and Amara faced their toughest challenge yet, staying true to themselves while navigating an industry that thrived on chaos. Their story had become more than just a feud, it was a battle for truth, respect, and survival. Fans watched eagerly, knowing the next chapters would be filled with heartbreak, triumph, and unexpected revelations. And while the drama raged on, one thing was certain: Ray J and Amara La Negra were no longer just players. In the game, they were rewriting the rules. As the dust begins to settle on this whirlwind saga, one thing is crystal clear. The story of Amara La Negra and Ray J is far from over. What started as a shocking live confrontation quickly spiraled into a tangled web of betrayal, manipulation, and unexpected alliances. Fans have been left on the edge of their seats, emotions running high as the truth unfolded in ways nobody could have predicted. The family was left divided, friendships were tested, and the industry's dark secrets were exposed for all to see. But beyond the chaos, a deeper narrative has emerged, one of resilience, growth, and the power of honesty. In a world that often values drama over reality, Ray J and Amar's decision to come together, confront their demons, and share their story has won the respect of many, while still leaving plenty of questions unanswered. Who really orchestrated the leaks? Will their upcoming documentary reveal even more explosive details? And can these two stars truly rebuild trust amid the rubble of their public feud? Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this shocking confrontation and all that followed? Do you believe the drama was real, or just a calculated publicity stunt? Are Ray J and Amara genuine in their efforts to heal and grow? Or is there more to the story lurking beneath the surface? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We're reading everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most sensational entertainment dramas of the year, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive updates and insider stories. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the latest twists and turns. Thank you for watching, and